What's up, peeps? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Let's keep it brief and simple. Today we're talking about FaZe Rain because, to be quite honest, he's been really hard to keep up with as of late. An update for all of you, he has now posted a video what he calls exposing FaZe Clan, which we are going to get into, but let's quickly backtrack as to exactly what got us to this point. If you guys do not remember, he was posting a lot of Instagram stories, saying a lot of things, and we'll quickly go through these. I have a feeling I'm not going to be alive much longer, so I got to tell everyone everything before it's too late. I'm saying other people are going to want to kill me, so I'm saying I got to get this story out ASAP and leave out zero details and honestly just expose everyone involved for who they are. He continued to say that the information he was about to expose could actually cost people hundreds of millions of dollars, and this went on for several days. And I meant what I said here. It was actually getting kind of hard to keep up with, as he then started to call out all the fake people in LA, a lot of dick suck, that kind of stuff, people talking behind his back. And this has really when this story is taking off. So a lot of people are talking about just about every story that he does post. And I think primarily he was called out a lot because he was saying he was going to expose things, then really didn't talk about things. And so a lot of people simply wanted the information that he had been hinting at for several days. Absolutely disgusted at my brothers, you sellouts. Y'all, for real, some sellouts. Maybe alluding to some FaZe Clan members or some FaZe Clan brothers, calling them sellouts, maybe because they're not speaking up. We're really not sure exactly what that means. And a longer one, it's crazy this all started because I wanted to get my brothers more shares of the company because I felt they weren't treated fairly. Trying to get everyone together that's FaZe to stand up as one against the people that are taking everything from us. Now y'all are selling out because you're afraid, or they're running with the narrative that I want to destroy FaZe. I want to destroy the corruption behind you effing idiots. I love FaZe to death. That's why this has been so effing hard. Just know it's always been easier to shut the frick up and take the money, and I fought for y'all just for you to turn your back. I saw this coming anyways. They wouldn't come see me when I was in bed crying in pain every single day. Didn't see a brother for over 6 months. In my injury, F them all, you fake soulless sellouts. So obviously some heavy words, which you have to imagine, as he's alluded to, are towards some other FaZe guys who have not spoken up on his behalf and have not said anything. It's really only been Rain. That's about it. That's really about it. This all led then to last week, where Rain then finally says, yes, by the way, all of this is about FaZe Clan. Of course, the Joker image, you're wondering what the heck does that mean? Like, what could that possibly mean? And it led to the culminating moment where he actually came back to Twitter and released this video now titled Exposing FaZe Clan,
making this video
which is now been viewed almost 1 million times. Obviously did pretty well here on Twitter. A wide variety of responses. I would say you have a lot of people on social media not believing Rain and wanting him to actually expose the information he had hinted at, and a lot of people who are fans of his, concerned for his health, wondering if he's okay, and, you know, again, hoping that he does share something, or seeing if he actually will. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of belief. There's a lot of people concerned. And there's also a lot of confusion, I would say, most of all. So we're going to watch through this video, and I'm going to stop at any key parts. But yeah, we'll see exactly what he revealed.
Well, he's only doing this because we owe him money, and he's mad. They do owe me money, yes, and they haven't taken care of me, yes. And the money that I bought the Counter-Strike team for, it took them 6 years to pay me back, yes. I never got $1 or a brand deal, yes. That's all true. They're going to say that, and that is a frustration.
Okay, so he has already accused FaZe Clan of owing him money, that he didn't make a single dollar from brand deals, that he wasn't paid back for the CSGO team until 6 years after. A lot of things just said right there in 5 seconds.
Transparent, safe, honest. I don't feel none of that. It's a lot of like reassurance of stuff that's never going to come true, and every single person knows that, but they still fall for it. I don't know why. It's the corruption in the background. It's people that get involved that aren't part, like, they're not like us, bro. And that's the reason I'm fighting so hard, is because I'm fighting for the future me's. People that are like me, people that sacrifice their life, their childhood to do this shit and to build this shit. They deserve what comes, not the fucking people that were talking shit about us 10 years ago, saying you guys are wasting your time, then come in now and own most of the shit and give themselves what they want, take advantage of us because we're dumb and young and don't know business like that.
This is a reoccurring theme throughout a lot of his videos, where he calls out the people that have maybe come into FaZe, that being not the original FaZe members, maybe the big wigs, the investors who came in and really gave some influx of cash, but probably took a lot of FaZe Clan for themselves and now make a lot of the decisions of where FaZe Clan is going in the future, business-wise, brand-wise. And it seems like he's quite frustrated by the people who, you know, they were not nerds themselves, not gamers themselves. They came in and they've changed what FaZe has now become.
Fucking over everybody, it's fine, I don't care, whatever. Keep telling people you're gonna fix it even if you're not gonna fix it. Like, no, I'm not doing that, bro. I wish I was Kanye, could fall back on 400 M's. It'd be a lot easier to do this shit. But again, I'm probably gonna get sued out of this. Things are probably gonna happen. Dude, I don't care what happens as long as the truth is out and people get what happened and people understand and start understanding how these industries work.
He says he's probably gonna get sued for this as long as the truth comes out. And I feel like that's all he really says in this video. There's nothing formidable to stick to.
You know what I mean? If you think it's fine for people who take advantage of people that obviously don't know business and just to take advantage of them and set themselves up in a place to where they can earn a lot of money and they can earn a lot of shares and get a huge exit while these people made it and did it and we're stuck to it. What happens if the stock ends up, you know, crashing? Who's it gonna fall on? Obviously not the motherfuckers in the back. It's gonna be like FaZe Rain, FaZe Apex, FaZe Alex, or Adapt or whatever. Like, that's what it's gonna fall on. It's not gonna fall on them. It's gonna be on us. So we're gonna...
This is one last interesting point. He talks about a big exit. This is a term that's actually been used quite a bit when it comes to FaZe owners potentially cashing out for this big exit. Once you go public, you cash out your shares and you get a big old buyout, a big old bag. If you're a big shareholder, like some of the guys up top, some of the guys and gals up top, you can get a big payment. And he makes a good point where if FaZe Clan goes public and the people with big shares are set up for a big exit, a big payout, even if FaZe were to go under, ultimately, who does that then fall back on, right? Who do you know as the established OGs of FaZe, where if FaZe were to go bankrupt and die, it would truly impact the most in terms of their legacy and, you know, what they leave behind? You would think about Rain, Banks, Adapt, you know all the OGs, right? You can mention Tico and Blaze and all of them. It falls on the OGs. So I feel like I understand his point there. Like, if this all goes under, the people who gain the most stand to lose the least. The big ones up top. And the creators who built the FaZe brand probably stand to gain the least and lose the most. They probably have a decent amount of shares, but ultimately their brand, their baby is dead. And the big guys up top can move on to other investments. So I feel like that's the main point that I understand the most from this. Beyond that, didn't gather too much, and we'll see if he actually speaks forth, because I just don't know if he is. With how big of a legal house FaZe Clan could be, I just don't know if he's going to speak up. The only person to really respond was Swag, and I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I'll TLDR this. Swag says that FaZe is not FaZe without people like Rain and Tico, because Tico and Rain have been speaking up against FaZe. So he says his instances, his experiences have been pretty good with FaZe, despite what Rain and Tico have said, and he hopes that FaZe Clan can figure it out with Rain and Tico. Just to TLDR that. He's the only one, besides, I think Blaze just made a video too, he's the only one to address what Norden has been saying, and didn't really kind of just, you know, tiptoe like you should. So the ultimate question, did Rain expose FaZe Clan? No. He has said a lot of words so far, and I think a lot of people are hoping first for his health, and they're also, one, they're either hoping he exposes things, or they're hoping he doesn't. And I personally do not think he's going to say anything. What do you guys think? Obviously, if he does say some stuff, we're here to cover it. So next time, though, take care of yourselves. All right? Peace. 3:38 p.m. Yeah!